Okay, welcome back again to this amazing, almost 90-year-old Singer 128-3. And we're going to go through a lot of this canvas binding tape right now, a total of 14 layers, which is actually a couple of one-ups from what we just did on that 401 that our friend Shar won and is enjoying out in the Dakotas. We're going to go through 14 layers. And it's unbelievable how much power this 128-3 in fact has. But as I count these out, look for yourself as we count them out and as we group it together at the end, and decide for yourself whether or not this machine is probably one of the strongest petite powerhouse type machines that Singer ever made, and especially with the way that we've serviced this machine. Again, you're looking at apples and oranges when you're talking about one machine that's a 128-3 compared to our 128-3. They're just not even comparable in power. And I'll prove that again with this sew off. We're starting with one layer right here. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 layers. Now, those of you that haven't seen this before I group it together, let me prove to you just how strong this stuff is. If you could tell how much force I was applying to that, you know, it would rip most things in half, because I am applying a lot of power towards trying to rip that material. It won't rip. It's got a Kevlar weave to it, and as you can see, we're going to go through not 1 or 2 layers of this stuff. We're going to go through a total of 14 layers. Follow me down to the needle and watch what this 128-3 that we've serviced can do with material as strong, as resistant to piercing, and as thick as this. And you quilters out there, again, look at the clearance underneath that presser foot. Unbelievable clearance with 14 layers of canvas binding tape underneath there. We still got room to spare. Alright, here we go. 14 layers of canvas binding tape. Here we go. You know, I've been so good in all the other videos, I had to throttle that up just a little bit at the end of that stitch off. Okay, now we're talking, this is not a lightweight material. This is canvas binding tape. Unbelievably difficult to get through. We just sewed 14 layers, and did you hear how quiet our 128-3 ran? And look at as well the quality of that stitch. You decide for yourself with your own eyes everything about that. The stitch integrity, the stitch spacing, the stitch formation. I've sewn on featherweights. It doesn't get any better than that. Look at from the side. I've said it before, when we sew through lots of layers, we've done layers probably the equivalent of this with Singer 201s with direct drive motors and some of those big Singer machines as far as overall size. It's like a small phone book. And this machine sewed it with as much ease as some of those bigger Singer machines sew it. And look at that lock-in stitch as well. I mean, that is, if you go to a textbook and you put them side by side, that's exactly the way a lock-in stitch should look. Every single thing that our Singer 128-3 sews, it sews it like it's a light textile.